The winner to organize the 2022 FIFA World Cup is Qatar.
Today marks 1 year till the start of the FIFA World Cup 2022 hosted here in Qatar. This will be FIFA World Cup's first visit to the Middle East, to an event that promises to push the boundaries on design, sustainability, innovation, and entertainment. FIFA and Hisense share a focus on providing an unforgettable experience using innovation and technology. So it's only natural our partnership would continue after Russia 2018 FIFA World Cup. That's why Hisense is a proud official sponsor of FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. Today, in anticipation of this momentous event, let's take a tour of the venues that will play host to the rise of this new era of football. The FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 is going to play host to 32 teams from around the world.
They're going to play in 64 matches across 8 awe-inspiring stadiums.
Starting with this one behind me. This is Al Bayt Stadium, and it's located in the northern city of Al Khor. Thank you. On November 21st, 2022, this stadium will be host to 60,000 fans from around the world to witness the first match of the World Cup. They're going to be greeted with traditional Qatari hospitality and invited into this tent-like structure, modeled after Bayt al-Sha'ar, traditionally used in history by the Bedouin nomads. This World Cup is not only about impressive design and innovative technology, it's also very much about legacy and creating that legacy. Just like the tents of the nomads that this stadium is inspired by, the top tier seating area of the stadium will be portable. After the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022, this modular seating at the top will be donated to developing nations around the world in need of sporting infrastructure. The creation of this legacy is a part of what excites us. Hisense has been committed to creating a positive impact on society and developing opportunities for our employees all over the world with these stadiums. Not only are we a part of this world mega event, but we also get to contribute to the sporting environment and its development all over the world. Now, Al Bayt Stadium may be the first stadium to host a match for the FIFA World Cup in the region. But the true heart of the sports culture here in Qatar is Khalifa International Stadium. Built in 1976, Khalifa Stadium is a cornerstone of Qatar's sporting tradition. This 40,000-seat arena already has an illustrious history of hosting tournaments such as the Asian Games, the Arabian Gulf Cup, and the AFC Asian Cup, just to name a few. Following its redevelopment, the stadium was complemented with a wide canopy to help support the stadium's integration of a new cooling system and external facade, as well as the implementation of a sustainable LED lighting system, all for a better fan experience. No matter where you go in the stadium, from the stands to the pitch, it's always kept at a cool temperature, regardless of the external temperatures. Qatar's rich sports history has been woven beautifully into the architecture of all World Cup stadiums. This is one of them, Al Thumama Stadium, located 12 kilometers south of Doha's skyline. One of the first things you would notice about this stadium is its one-of-a-kind design. The stadium's white cladding is inspired by the Gahfiya, a traditional woven cap worn for centuries by men in many Arab countries. This shared sense of tradition makes Al Thumama Stadium a fitting tribute to the first FIFA World Cup in the Middle East. We're not allowed to be here. It's great. VVIP. Come. The 40,000 seats here in Al Tumama Stadium will become 20,000. Those 20,000 that will be removed, of course, will be donated to overseas countries, developing countries that will support their sporting infrastructure. Here, meanwhile, in the precinct, a multi-purpose hub will be created that would support many sports like volleyball, basketball, handball, track and field, and cycling. It's a hub that will also house some boutique hotels as well as a medical hospital. It's going to be a bustling area, and the Tumama is indeed a nod to the past of Qatar. It's also a glimpse into the future of what Qatar has for tomorrow. And that about does it here at Al Tumama. I'll see you at the next stadium, all right? Whoa! This next one is something Hisense is so excited about. This is Education City Stadium. It's located in the innovation hub of Qatar, Education City. It's home to world-renowned academics in universities and cutting-edge research. It is indeed the beacon of hope for the future and progress for the country. And all these ideals you can see in all the details that they've applied to this beautiful design. An incredible 29% of the materials used to construct this 40,000-seat stadium was generated from recycled material. That makes this stadium the first venue, Qatar 2022, to receive a 5-star rating from the Global Sustainability Assessment System. As you can see behind me, some amazing technology giving off UV lighting, artificial lighting when there is a lack of light to help the grass grow, but also to get rid of insects and just to nurture the grass in a very modern way. From a technological perspective, this stadium boasts a year-round cooling system. It also has carbon dioxide sensors located in high occupant density areas. What this does, it assures ventilation and high air quality when needed. Most stadiums built for the World Cup will be repurposed in some way, but not this one. For the first time in tournament history, Ras Abu Aboud will be completely dismantled after the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. The parts will be repurposed for other various projects. Ras Abu Aboud Stadium is a landmark of sustainability when it comes to sporting mega events. The main construction material is actually the most distinctive feature. The 974 shipping containers used to transport the material are actually part of its construction. Incidentally, 974 is Qatar's calling code. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm on level 4. Hisense is proud to be sponsoring this FIFA World Cup. We get to be a part of redefining what future events can look like. It's with this emphasis on sustainability that brings us here to Ahmed bin Ali Stadium, located in Al Rayyan City, the gateway to the desert here in Qatar. The most striking feature of this stadium is a glowing facade comprised of patterns that characterize the different aspects of the country. The importance of family, the beauty of the desert, the native flora and fauna, as well as local and international trade. A fifth shape, a shield, brings all these together to signify unity and strength, which is particularly relevant to the city of Al Rayyan. 80% of the materials used in the construction of the stadium were either recycled or repurposed from the old stadium that bore its same name. Even the trees that once existed in the surrounding area were carefully extracted to be replanted later on. But the real reason that Ahmed bin Ali Stadium holds a special place in the hearts of the locals here is its history. This site was once home to the pitch used by the much-loved local football team Al Rayyan Sports Club. Now, that team is based out of this beautiful stadium instead. Stadium number 7, if Ahmed bin Ali Stadium is a nod to the resilience of Al Rayyan, well, the Al Janoub Stadium pays homage to Qatar's history. It's located on the coastal city of Al Wakra, and it was designed by the world-famous Zaha Al Hadid architects. So here we are in the interior of this majestic place. If you look at the beautiful design, the shifting aspect of it, it's been inspired by the hull of the dhow boat here in Qatar that was used for pearl diving and fishing, once the backbone of the industry in this country. And if you take a close look, the usage of timber and other natural materials solidifies its connection to the sea. The Al Janoub Stadium had a spectacular opening. It paid host to the Emir Cup 2019 final. During its pre-match festivities, it paid tribute to Zaha Hadid, who of course played a hand in designing this marvel. After the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 is done, the capacity of the stadium will be reduced from 40,000 to a respectable 20,000, mostly the upper seats. And you guessed it, the 20,000 will be donated to football development projects overseas, which is a part of the World Cup Qatar 2022's and Hisense's legacy. Finally, guys, we come to the largest stadium here in Qatar, Lusail Stadium. It has a whopping 80,000 seats. That makes it, as per capacity, the largest stadium for a FIFA World Cup match in the Gulf. As you can witness and see and hear around me, everybody's preparing to welcome the world here so that they can witness, cheer on these two finalists battle out to see who's going to be the World Cup 2022 champion. This stadium is so carefully constructed and very fitting for the finals of the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. The muted gold exterior has been inspired from the bowls, vessels, and art pieces of the Middle Eastern culture. The roof itself represents the latest in construction and engineering innovation. It creates a balance between light and shade, which gives us the most comfortable atmosphere for a match of this size. After the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022, in this stadium, it'll feature some homes, some sporting shops, some health clinics, some food outlets. Also, the upper tier is going to be repurposed for terraces of new homes. It's all very exciting, and all these materials are going to make way for these changes, will be repurposed in some way. Some will be preserved, but a lot of it will be donated to outside nations to help them with their sporting infrastructures. This place is going to be a rustling, bustling home and city of itself. It's all very exciting. And there you have it. These are the 8 venues that will play host to what is planned to be the most sustainable FIFA World Cup to date. Not only are the designs of these stadiums an inspiration, careful planning has gone into each design to make sure that each stadium serves a purpose long after the FIFA World Cup is over. Coupled with state-of-the-art technology and innovation, the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 promises to be an event worth remembering. As official sponsors, Hisense is very excited to be a part of pushing the boundaries of where this event can be, and also to continue to be a part of FIFA's legacy. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you there.